Hey guys, it's Adam from the Dimensional Gaming Squad here, bringing you the last video of this recording session. Thank God this one was a bad recording session. Being Bloodboar the Buried Doom versus Tauron the Pounding Fury. Yes, this is Battle of the Beasts, episode 15. Battle of the Finales for Series 11 and Series 8, my two least favourite seasons. Huzzah. At least one of them is going down. Size advantage, let's just get this over with. Size advantage goes to Tauron, the speed advantage goes to Tauron, but I do need to mention Bloodboar, however, may be at the slight speed disadvantage and size disadvantage. Bloodboar is known to be the most powerful beast when charging. When he's charging, he's the most powerful beast. Bloodboar has an armour placing over him, so probably a very defensive beast as well. Tauron is just a master swordsman and has Wolverine claws, so huzzah. That's not going to help. This is basically Sanpeo getting back at Kensa for leaving him in Series 17. So let's just get this over with, because this fight isn't really interesting either. I'm hoping the next three will be interesting, but from what it looks like, no, it's not. Oh god. So, let's get into this. So close your eyes, let me weave you a tale of how these two beasts met on the Central Plains again. Yes, I know, the Central Plains again. But both of them are beasts which need a large area to do their charging. So, yeah, I think the Central Plains will be a good one. So I'm not really going to give a backstory here because it's pretty obvious. Kensa recreated Tauron out of clay and sent him to Avantia, whilst Sanpeo created summoned Bloodboar to attack Avantia. Yeah. So these beasts encounter each other in the Central Plains, with Sanpeo riding Bloodboar and Kensa riding Tauron. They eye each other. Actually, no, they're in prison. Okay, let's say they got out. They eye each other with the most menacing glares because they're annoyed with each other. They get off their beasts and send them charging right at each other. They do. Tauron's running as fast as he could with his sword at the ready to swing. Bloodboar's just bowing his head to charge directly at Tauron. And the epic conclusion of this, one of them got their accuracy wrong because they both missed. So they turned round to get ready to go again. Tauron ready to slice at Bloodboar. And Tauron does slice at Bloodboar. However, due to the armour plating, it doesn't do much at all. Bloodboar just plows right through, knocking Tauron over onto his side. Tauron gets back up just in time to see Bloodboar charging back at him again. And Tauron quickly moves to the side to get ready to attack Bloodboar on the side. It doesn't work either when he tries to stab him with his sword. So Tauron decides to do the only logical thing. He sheathes his sword and stands directly in front of Bloodboar ready to charge at him again. They do. Gets ready to butt heads together. And Tauron may be larger, but there's one thing I do need to say. I'm going to say it now. When they make contact to each other, head on head, the force was so powerful that it knocked Tauron back, and it made Bloodboar's armour not very strong. So just a bit not secure. So not security at all. Tauron realises this and charges back to Bloodboar, but before they can make contact with each other, Tauron moves to the side and uses his hands to full on not lift Bloodboar up, but grab the armour that he is wearing and just flick it off. And before it can land, he buckaroo kicks it away, so then Bloodboar won't be able to get gets set back on somehow. Bloodboar is now completely defenseless, and before Bloodboar charges, he decides to do what he says clever, which I would say it is. He starts digging underground, because he can do that, before they charge again. Tauron is wondering where he is, but before Tauron can make a move to try and when he figures out where he is, before he can even move, Bloodboar just bursts out from the ground under him, surprising him and stabbing him in the underbody with his horns or tusks. Tauron recoils back in pain and makes a few slashes. Makes a few slashes to Bloodboar on the side. It slices into him, but doesn't do any major damage. Bloodboar then charges back at Tauron, whilst Tauron charges at him, gets ready to slice at him as well as butt heads. They butt heads. This time Bloodboar goes back, and Tauron slices a bit at Bloodboar's head, cutting off one of his horns and tusk. Tauron does that again, whilst Bloodboar's recoiling back still, and he does the same thing to the other tusk and horn. Now Bloodboar is just a giant warthog with a very powerful head. Tauron then runs back towards Bloodboar, not at his usual speed because, well, he is very injured, and gets his claws at the ready and stabs his claws right into Bloodboar's head, so he can't move, and gets his sword and slices into him before finally releasing his claws from his head and stabbing him where the claws had been, going right into the top of the head. Well, let's say the claws went here and the slashes went over here, let's say. He got his sword and stabs Bloodboar in the head right here, going through the skull into the brain, and Tauron, being very strong, just goes like this to it, so pulls the sword to the side to pull it out. It works. Bloodboar is a bit woozy for a second, but before Bloodboar falls down to the ground dead, Tauron does the job for him, and with his fist with the Wolverine claws on it, he punches Bloodboar to the side and knocking him over into a rock, which is a sharp rock. Yeah, I like my rocks now. Into a sharp rock, which doesn't really help with the bruising or battering that Bloodboar got. So Bloodboar is seriously injured, probably close to death. But before Bloodboar can do anything to try and keep fighting for Sanpeio's honour, Tauron strides up to Bloodboar, gets his sword and stabs him in the heart. And then he removes his sword, his sword in the hand with his claws in, puts his hand in and pulls out Bloodboar's heart and throws it to the ground. Yeah. And then Tauron walks away towards Kenta. Kenta gets on top of Tauron and they flew away. They run into the distance to try and rule Avantia, so they run towards the King's Palace. You'll be seeing more of him later, if I remember where they're going. So that's the end of the fight. Bloodboar has lost. Tauron has won. Honestly, I'm not surprised. These previous 3 beast fights were easily predictable. Yeah, that's all I can say. Join me, and that's all for this time. If you liked what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. Press on the notification bell down in the corner below. I have no idea what I'll be uploading next time. Most likely Doctor Who Series 4 review, but I still need to watch those episodes. I still need to watch some of the episodes. What else do I need to do? There might be another Linksy series related video, but I don't know yet because I haven't got any requests, and the only request I have is going to take a while for me to do. So I'm currently in the process of that one, but I won't be done till next week. So maybe the week after that. Maybe, I don't know. Near the end of June, that's all I can say. Yeah, there'll be more Battle of the Beasts coming on. the next battle of the beast fight is something hopefully more interesting. Hexen the Body Snatcher versus Koldo the Arctic Warrior. Hopefully that'll be a more interesting beast fight. Anyway, like I said, that's all for this time. I've been Adam Ferns for this, and this is all my videos for this week. I'll see you next time.